Realize what was fucking up my life and preventing me from working on my business, my social life, my body, and not what was keeping me from getting the motivation that I needed to keep me working on on my goals and everything that I wanted to achieve. Most of us, what happens from time to time, we get super motivated and we take off, we start running towards our goals, achieving day after day until a week or two later when we hit a roadblock, we lose our momentum and blah, we give up. And then we spend a couple of months kind of depressed, kind of low like this, blaming other people, blaming our circumstances, blaming this, blaming that, blah, blah, blah. That program, that book that told me that I could change my life was wrong. That course that I bought was wrong. I couldn't change my life. It didn't work. Blah, 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 bullshit. And we all stay there. So, why does that keep happening? If that keeps happening to you, I bet that you have asked yourself, why does this keep happening to me? Is it really that the books are wrong? Is it really that the books are wrong? That the courses that I watch are wrong? That I really can't change my life? I want to believe that I can change my life, but why am I not able to do it? And why I don't feel motivated to do it? Why are there some people that have the drive to just keep pushing through wall after wall and problem after problem until they achieve whatever they wanted to achieve? How the fuck can I get that motivated to change my life? Here is the why. Because this happened to me until very recently. I was trying to change my life. I would read a book, get inspired, get motivated, start taking action, but it wouldn't take longer than a month. No longer, maybe 2 at the longest period. And I would hit a roadblock, I would lose my momentum, something would happen, and I would give up for a few months, even a year, and I would stay in the same place. Nothing would change except that I would have a little bit more knowledge on the technical books that I read, or the courses that I watch, or just technical knowledge, not really any long-lasting results would stay in my life. And I realized through reading and a lot of knowledge that I accumulated that I realized what the fuck was happening. And everything made sense. Whoa, this is why most people don't feel motivated. Most people can't, break through those walls. Those problems that we have, we encounter them and we give up. Sometimes, if you're like me, sometimes you even feel that wall is too big for me. I'm just gonna change it. I'm just gonna change the lane and pretend that I'm going to dodge this problem and then just keep going. When all I'm doing is just giving up and stop taking action. I make a logical reason of why I'm stopping, and I bullshit myself that way. And it just hit me why that kept happening. Why? The reason why is that if you're like most people, if you're a human being and you're not achieving whatever you want to achieve, you're probably doing one of these 3 things. Too much porn or masturbation, drugs and alcohol, or porn, masturbation, or shitty food, fast food, sugar, fat foods, all of that. One of those 3 things you're probably doing. And why are these 3 things so important? How is it that these things keep you out of achieving your goals? Well, you have to understand how you get motivated, how technically your brain gets motivated. Technically, you get motivated by some chemicals being released into your brain, specifically dopamine. Dopamine tells your brain, keep doing, basically rewards your brain and tells your brain, if your brain could talk, this is what it would say. Keep doing this, and I'm going to give you this pleasure, I'm going to give you this nice feeling, when you eat that tasty, fatty hamburger and that bacon that you eat, that feels good in your mouth for a few seconds until you feel like shit on your body. Well, because you're only focusing on your mind and on the moment, you get that spike of dopamine in your brain, and basically what your brain is telling you is, this activity is really good. Keep doing this activity, and you're gonna be motivated to keep taking that action, to keep eating the same food, to keep drinking soda, eating hamburgers, eating pizza, eating all that shitty fucking fast food, or shooting up yourself with heroin, getting high with weed, drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, all of that bullshit, watching fucking fat into porn. What you're telling your brain, or basically what you're doing is that you're telling your brain that these activities, that the lifestyle that you have right now is good, and you're rewarding yourself with this chemical called dopamine through fast food, through drugs, through porn and masturbation, or if you're addicted to sex, then through sex. And you're rewarding yourself for having this lifestyle. And as long as you keep doing these things, drugs, shitty food, porn, masturbation, sex, you're not gonna be motivated to do the other healthy stuff. Working on your career, working on your business, working on your social skills. If you're like a chode and you don't know how to interact like me, you're not gonna feel motivated, because you're motivated, you're rewarding your brain to do these other activities. Watch a shit tons of porn, feel good, take drugs, eat shitty food, sugary food, pasta, candy, chips, pizza, hamburgers, all of this shit. You're literally motivating your brain to keep you with this lifestyle, because this lifestyle feels good, because you're rewarding yourself with dopamine through this lifestyle. And there's nothing that motivates your brain other than dopamine. So if you want to get motivated to work on your career, work on your business, social skills, on your body, what you have to do is what I call a dopamine diet. A fucking dopamine diet. Which means stop doing the actions that spike your dopamine in the short term: drugs, alcohol, fast food, sex, or porn, masturbation. Sex is not that bad if you're like occasionally having it on a nice relationship, or just on one night stands, but on a healthy way, it's not bad. Usually porn and masturbation is what is fucking you up. Drugs, fast food, shitty food, chips, all of that shit. Cut out all of that shit out, and what you're doing is that you're not going to be rewarding your brain to keep this lifestyle. Your brain is going to automatically enter into like a panic attack and be like, what the fuck? Dude, we need dopamine. I need to be happy. Make me happy. And your brain is going to start looking for activities that make you happy. If you force yourself, that's when the cravings start. But if you force yourself to not look at porn, to not eat shitty food, to not take drugs, then your brain is going to have no other alternative but to make you look at exercise, to make you look at reading, to make you look at studying, improving your social skills, going out, making friends, improving your relationships, eating healthy, working on your business. All of this, because all of this naturally give you dopamine. But because it's natural, it's not fucked up, it's not fucking up your dopamine levels so fucking high that you're not gonna be paying attention to this. So that's what happens. Because you're shooting up drugs, the dopamine that you get out of that is like compared to the healthy stuff. The healthy stuff is nothing. Like your brain is like, what the fuck? Why would I ever want to do that? If this makes me so much happier, don't look at that. That doesn't make you happy. This is the key to happiness. Sex, drugs, fatty food. This is your happiness. Like that's literally what your brain is thinking or doing, or your brain doesn't understand it. Or this part of your brain doesn't understand it. You understand it because you're like your whole brain, right? So if you go on a dopamine diet, as weird as that sounds, you're going to prevent your brain from looking at the stuff that keeps you motivated to keep your lifestyle. So stop rewarding yourself for the lifestyle that you have, and your brain is going to automatically want you to change. It's going to make you change. It's not going to be hard, it's going to be easy, because once you feel you're in hell, because if you stop getting those dopamine highs, you're going to feel like in hell. Don't avoid that. Instead, get high with healthy food. Get high by working on your career, on your business. Get high by working on your body. Have you ever heard of a runner's high? Yes, it's an actual high that you get, but it's natural and it's good for you. So start rewarding your brain with activities that make you happy long term and fulfill your life, rather than rewarding your brain and motivating your brain to keep you with the same lifestyle. That's how you change your life. That's how you motivate yourself without even trying. Just go on a dopamine diet, cut out all the bullshit, start taking action and rewarding your brain with the right kind of activities.